What's going on, guys? Aaron here. Welcome back to the episode of Antrod. Yes! Today, we're going to be checking out the 6th song on the Ren album Sick Boy, known as Genesis. I have not seen this song, and this song does have a music video, so we're going to be checking it out, reacting to it, breaking it down, all that kind of stuff, and I'm really pumped. I'm not going to hold you guys up much longer, but I do have one quick thing to tell you, and then we'll be getting right into it.
We apologize for interrupting this production. My name is Mr. I'm the audio and video specialist for EATI, Experimental Alien Technology Institution. We're releasing our most confusing cases onto Spotify, YouTube, and various other locations. If you like horror of any kind, check the description and listen in every Tuesday for the month of October and every other week after the month of October. Listen in to the new audio drama podcast, EATI. My name is Mr. Signing off.
EATI hopes you enjoyed this audio experience. Ending broadcast.
And that quick thing is Suavecito. Suavecito is a fantastic hair product company that specializes in men and women's grooming products. They have pomades, conditioners, shampoos, aftershave, body soaps, you name it. And they can all be found in the description below using my affiliate link. And you can use my discount code to get 25% off your entire purchase. So check them out. Helping them out helps me out, and you can also look good, you can feel good, and smell good all at the same time. Now, not gonna hold you guys up any longer. Let's get into today's episode. Ren. Genesis. I'm excited. Let's go. That looks really good.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life.
That transition was really nice. Okay, I'm doing one quick thing because I always forget to do this. You guys tell me to do it, and I always forget. Well, I'm going to be popping up the lyrics here for Ren so that we can have a look at that. Because you guys are always telling me you got to bring the lyrics up. You have to bring the lyrics up. Okay. All right, I'm rewinding it because I had the lyrics up now. So I want to check out the lyrics and then check this out and then check the lyrics. You get the gist. Okay, just enjoy, watch the show, have a good time. I like his flow. I like the flow in his rap, and that's really nice and stuff. This is definitely gonna be one of those tracks that's gonna have a lot of jumping around and twisted and good rap schemes. I'm pretty sure I saw Knox Hill react to this one, and I think the title of that video is He Can Rap, which means this is definitely gonna be one of those tracks for sure. And I mentioned Knox Hill a lot because he's like one of the top reactors out there. He's really good. So if you want to check out a better breakdown of this song, I highly recommend Knox Hill. Gotta support other independent artists out there. Knox Hill is definitely one of them. Anyway, let's keep going. That looks so good. First of all, what is that? Second of all, where can I get some? Third of all, what is this that you're putting on? Is that like salt?
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else.
Okay, I heard some of that, but I want to make sure I heard it. He says, when I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting elsewhere. If I'm not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I like how he puts that. When it's not in this dimension, it's somewhere else. Like, I'm here, but I'm not here. I like how he put that wordplay. Let's get going.
Wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf.
What is he? What? I like this. Okay, so he goes, I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I put on life support. I've been put up on the highest shelf. I'm constantly wrestling with myself. I'm put on life support, and I'm put up on the highest shelf. Is that my life? And the support of my life is always put on the highest shelf. You know, it's never put first. It's always put way up there. You know what I mean? Like, not many people give a crap about my health and my mental health. It's always put, you know, on the shelf for later. That's really cool. I like that metaphor. Heck yeah. But Ren, I see you're about to walk away from your food, but you gotta eat, bro. It looks so good. Don't let that go to waste. Did you literally just go into a restaurant and order food just to film the beginning of this music video? Please tell me you ate it afterwards and not throw it out. Please tell me you did. That looks so good. I would want to eat that. Is that guacamole? Is that green stuff there guacamole? I gotta know. Comment, please, guys, in the comment section. I need to know what this is. I need to know what this food is because I want some.
Shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane.
Ooh, my whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. Like, icing on the cake, there is no icing on top of this cake. It's just a plain-ass broken cake. And then he goes, these mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I like that. These mantras I'm reciting, these verses that I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. They're meant to... Wow, that's so cool. Okay.
I don't know if they're working.
Have a nice day, fish and chips. I need to go here. I need to get what he just ordered because it looks really good. Does that mean he was eating like fish sticks? This looks so good.
Cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery. What's an anomaly? Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy. Begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly. Life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery.
What? Hold on. I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna rewind it. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting that. He just completely twisted that. Let me rewind that.
Cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery. What's an anomaly? Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy. Begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy.
I love how he fit the beat in there. And there's sometimes the sound of gunshots in there too, which is really crazy. That sound kind of takes you out of the beat a little bit, which is what it's supposed to do. It's meant to, like, startle you a little bit, which is really cool. But I love the lyrics he throws into this track. So he goes, maybe it's cause life is a lottery. What an anomaly. Yeah, I've always said that too. Life is like a gambling game. Life is like a gambling game. Wow, cool. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Oh, that's cool. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery. What an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Life can sometimes be richful and like wisdom and just rich in general. And sometimes it's poverty. It's poor. It's struggling. You know, depending on where you at in life. You could be in the greatest state of life or you can be in the worst state of life. It's never perfect. Wow, this is so good. I'm looking at the word scheming. It's incredible. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy. What is Hold on. I gotta see what neuropathy is so I can understand that bar a little bit more. Neuropathy happens when nerves that are located outside of the brain and spinal cord, peripheral nerves, are damaged. I can't speak tonight. This condition often causes weakness, numbness, and pain, usually in the hands and feet. Wow. Begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. There's a lot of breakdowns in this, and if you want a better breakdown of this song because I suck, definitely go check out the reactor Knox Hill because he breaks this song down. And he does such a better job of it than I ever will. At least I think he does. I haven't watched that video. I need to after this to see how wrong I was. That's usually what happens. Usually I do a reaction, then I watch his reaction to see how far off I was and how close I was. You know what I mean? Or even pick up things maybe I didn't. Alright, anyway. Very cool. Very cool. Let's keep going.
Honestly, I'ma speak honestly. Life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery.
Connery? Sean Connery? I know that one. So he goes, honestly, I'm gonna speak honestly. Honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I've been killing myself and it bothers me. Life is for killing myself, call me Connery. That's so good, dude. Honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. That wordplay, bro. Honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. That wordplay is so gorgeous. That is so good. Alright, anyway, 49 seconds in. This song is really good, and I'm gonna do a horrible job of breaking it down, but the rap scheming in this is fantastic. The wordplay is really good. The beat, as usual. Ren never misses with that beat. Let's keep going.
Killing myself when it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. No one was late for the art. No one was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain when it start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
Woo!
Genesis.
Yo!
I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain waking, it's pain staking me cold.
Dude, I can't even think about what he's saying because the production of this song is incredible. Yo, this is better than the first song I listened to on this album. What the hell? And I know there's Sick Boy, which I did already check out. Sick Boy was also extremely good. I haven't checked out Money Game Part 3 yet, but we will be getting into Money Game Part 3 because I'm checking out Money Games Part 1 and 2 and then we'll get to Part 3. But every song I know for a fact, because I've listened to everything up to this point, except for Money Game Part 3, is fucking fantastic. This is so fucking good, man. This is absolutely good. And I was reading your comments. I read every comment. You guys were telling me that it's #1 in UK. Congratulations, Ren. You deserve that shit. You deserved it for sure, man. Heck yes, you deserved it. 100% you deserved that.
I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Never was late for the art. Never was late for the art.
I'm gonna be straight with you now. I'm gonna go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Yo, people dilate in the dark. I didn't hear dilate in the dark. I heard dilate in the dark. People's dilate in the dark. So they become blurry in the dark, which could also mean like, that could be a cool way of looking at it too, is like when you're in the dark, your pupils dilate, but also when you're in the darkness, like when you're in the dark of your own mind, you're in the dark. So you're just constantly dilated and not really here because you're in your own personal darkness, which is a fucking great line. And then people dilate in the dark. So people die in the dark, which is, people in that moment, you mentally die. You know, in the moment you're dealing with the struggles of life, you die alone mentally. You know what I mean? And that's why he said, I'm going to go right for the heart, because he's talking about how us people, when we go through some of our darkest moments in life, we're in the dark and we die that way. And he's not talking about the physical aberration of death. He's talking about the mental form of death, of just mentally dead. You just lose your mind. You lose yourself while you're in that darkness. It's beautiful line, bro. Wow, this is so good. I didn't even hear this one. Noah was late for the ark. Noah was late for the ark. Noah. Wow, that's it is two different meanings. Holy crap, wait a minute. I'm having a brain fart. Hold on a second. I want to make sure it's something real quick. Oh, wow. Noah appears in Genesis. I didn't know that. Wow, I wonder if this whole song is kind of like about the first book of the Bible in a way. Because even Adam and Eve, while they were in the garden, I mean, they technically kind of got, I mean, I'm stretching it. But, like, didn't, like, Adam and Eve kind of, like, fall into darkness while they were in the garden? I mean, maybe I'm stretching it. There's a lot of ways you can look at that line. Maybe I'm stretching it. I'm probably stretching it. Noah was late for the ark. Noah was late for the ark. It's kind of that's kind of two different verses. It is, actually. Even though it's said the same exact way, it's kind of the same meaning. Noah was late for the ark, as in he was late for getting the boat ready. You know what I mean? But also Noah, in a way, was late for his story. He was late into the story of Genesis as well. Didn't he show up near the ending of Genesis, if I'm not mistaken? I thought, now that I'm thinking about it, I thought he was... No, he had his own book. Now I'm really confused. I need to go read my Bible now. I'm like way off about a lot of biblical stuff. I'm going to get back into that drop because I was not expecting that drop, and it's so simple and yet so good. I love that drop. We're going to get back into it, guys, and we're going to get to the next chorus. That drop is so nasty, and I love it.
Genesis rain and it rain with a star. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting so.
I like how he starts off the verse. He starts off this verse the same way he started the last one. When I'm by myself, my mind starts drifting elsewhere. So this is kind of the stuff he's thinking about while he's walking around on his own. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell.
Yo, that sound design is what was so unexpected and so fucking pretty. Listen, let me play that one more time. I just want to appreciate this epic applaud of sound. I want to hear that again.
It's drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. Heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain.
Bro, that sound is gorgeous. Okay, I want to hear what he says now.
It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage.
Not inside this realm of thought. It's definitely somewhere else. I got it right. I got it right.
Upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. Heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain.
Wow. I'm wage war upon myself in my own personal battles. I will have no problem taking that shit to hell and fighting it at the gates as well. That's deep. Battling my demons and battling myself, battling my thoughts is just so good. And it's even cooler when he said it too. battling my demons, and it sounds like fucking war music, man. A heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. A lot of the songs that he creates are all in some way religious, which is so interesting to me. I mean, the very first song of the album is seven sins, which are the 7 deadly sins. And then as it goes on further, I mean, and you have this song that talks about, like, relating a lot of his mental illness and stuff to, like, personal stuff, and then kind of twisting that into, like, a religious sense. He's just got such an interesting way of delivering his messages. It's so good. Okay, I want to get into the next verse now.
In this padded cell, it's pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold.
Oof, what? It's pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. The freaking words, man, the word schemes are so good. It's pain making my pain waking. Okay, so cool.
My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip close. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blah blah, that. Beast mode, Armageddon. Get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Take a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon.
Yeah, fucking, oh my god, okay, wait, pause, holy crap. The flow switches, and the beat changes, it's so good, dude. Okay, my soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Oh, it's just good. I can't break this down, guys. I can't break this down. It's just good. I just love everything about this track. This is another one going into my Spotify playlist because this is so freaking good, man. This is just good. This is just absolutely good.
Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon.
Tongue is a gun, that's a weapon. As in, like, your words can be painful and your words can hurt. Okay, fair enough, yep.
Reload, blah blah, that. Beast mode, Armageddon. Get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second.
Beast mode, Armageddon. Oof. Beast mode, Armageddon, like, you know how they say, you know, when you go into beast mode, it's the end of the world, basically? And now he's basically going into beast mode, it's the end of the song, basically. He's going into beast mode at the ending of the track. And oh gosh, and then he goes reload, blah blah blah. He used his tongue to go blah blah blah. Dead. He killed him with his tongue. Yeah, this is so good. Okay, all right. Rewinding it.
Beast mode, Armageddon. Get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Take a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression.
Shaquille O'Neal, let me take the wheel for a second. Let me take the wheel and try to steer you and steer you into what I'm trying to tell you. And then he goes, take the hoop like I'm Shaquille O'Neal. I heard that one.
Get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Take a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession.
Oh wow, that's a whole basketball scenario. As in, I'm going for the hoop with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. So he stole 3 points each time in a row. Swish whoop, I'm making him see the profession. Which is just a whole line of Ren putting himself in the shoes of Shaquille O'Neal, or himself taking the wheel of what Shaquille O'Neal does, in the sense of kind of showing you his career and how good he is at this. You know what I mean? Which I think. I could be totally wrong in how he's putting that. But to me, that's what he's saying. He's putting himself behind the wheel of, like, someone like Shaq, right? Who doesn't really miss that much. Who doesn't really miss that much. You can see how good he is. You know what I mean? Meaning, and even then, when you think of Shaq, you think of basketball. So in Ren's case, when you think of Ren, you think of his music and how well he is and how good his music is. Which is just yeah, it was cool. That was a good little twist on words. He wasn't in that small rhyme scheme. He wasn't Ren. He was he was Ren in the shoes of Shaquille O'Neal in a basketball court, kind of explaining, like, this is my profession. This is what I love doing, and I'm proving you that with how well I'm making these hoops. You know? Fucking awesome wordplay. Alright, I want to rewind, because he's going to start talking about time here. I'm sorry, I read a little bit ahead, I'm sorry.
For a second, take a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine. That I'm freedom in rhyme to defy my depression.
Woof! Okay. Time is the order, the lesson. Time was a murderous weapon. Time was a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of the mind that reminds me that life is slipping by my... I'm like, fucking what? Time is a lesson, right? It's a valuable lesson to learn how to manage your time. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is constantly going. It kills many people. Time is never escapable. You know what I mean? It's a very good point. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Absolutely. It's a curse and a blessing because you could have a lot of time, and at the same time you can never have enough time. That's something I've always said too, is if I had enough time to do something, I could do it. But unfortunately, I don't have enough time. But when I do have enough time, I need stuff to do other things. There's just never enough time, period. There's never enough time in a day. And then he goes, time reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and then feed and unwind. I find freedom in rhymes to define my depression. Dude, and then depression is rhymed with blessing. The way he put that together is insane. Time is confined in the eye of my mind that reminds me that life is just slipping right by. As in my own mind, I know that time is constantly moving and time is constantly slipping by. Take my piece of the pie and then feed and unwind. So he takes his piece of the pie, he's eating it, and he's kind of unwinding from what he kind of just went through. And I find freedom in the rhymes to define my depression. I find freedom in my rhymes to define... So, like, in that matter, he sits there while he's eating his pie. He's getting all these ideas for music, just unwinding and thinking about all this bullshit and getting depressed because time is slowly but surely going away. So he takes all those thoughts while he's eating a pie, getting all the rhymes while he's doing so, puts that into a song about what he's thinking about. All the more pointing to the beginning of this song that says my mind wanders when I'm on my own. It's so good, man. It would have been even better if at the beginning of this song he was eating a pie. Wow, Ren. Yo, this is one of my new favorites. I don't know what number, don't ask me. This is just definitely one of my favorite tracks so far.
I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Never was late for the art. Never was late for the art. Genesis, rain in the rain with the start. Genesis, pain in the art. Genesis, aim for the heart. Genesis.
And then he kind of walks out into the background as it fades to blackness. And then I love how the video ends. It fades to background as he goes off on his own to be in his mind again. And it fades into blackness just like he would kind of phase into the blackness of his mind. This song was so good. This song was freaking fantastic. The music video and everything was just so fucking good. The production on this was probably the best I've heard out of Ren. No, that's a lie. Seven Sins was definitely the best I've heard out of Ren, period, end of story. But man, this was just, the production on this was top notch, okay? It was up there matched with Seven Sins. End of story. It was fantastic. I paused a lot and read the lyrics, but like the last time I went to a track of Ren's and tried to kind of guesstimate what he was saying, everybody else was like, how dare you, that was wrong. And that's, The Hunger is probably my least favorite reaction I've ever done because I got so much hate for that one. So now I make sure to kind of bring the lyrics up and read them, especially with a rap scheme like Ren's, because his word scheming is insane. I mean, I think Ren and M, if they were to like do a track together, he could match well with some of Eminem's rap scheming. I'm just saying, like, he's good. He's up there for sure. He deserves more recognition than he's ever gotten. That's just me trying to kind of compare him to some of the higher end rappers. He deserves a spot with them, for sure. He's good, man. He's really good. I mean, some of these word schemes were insane. For an independent artist, man, he's good. He deserves so much. And so I'm so happy that he got his spot in the UK, his #1 spot, and slowly but surely getting his #1 spot here in the US. I'm so proud of him. Like, honest to God, I'm so proud of him and happy for him. Every song I hear by him, even though Genesis came out, when did this song come out? This song came out a year ago. He has improved so much in the span of a year. I could talk for hours about the production of this piece because it's so good. And even like the drop of this one, that it gives you a weird feeling. It gives you a sense of uneasy peace. You know what I mean? Like that soundtrack, that drop is something you would hear in like Silent Hill while you're walking around the streets of Silent Hill. That eerie yet upbeat type of thing. Like it's definitely should go in like a horror movie. Not because it's bad, but because like it gives you that sense of just uneasy discomfort. You know what I mean? It's good. It's just really good. That was this whole track. This whole track was like that. It was great. I loved it. It was fantastic. And I give it a 10 out of 10. If this is your first time checking out Ren, highly recommend giving him some support in the description below. All of his links and stuff will be down there. Give him some love. His stuff is fantastic. We're going through his album right now, known as Sick Boy. You can find it on Spotify and so many other locations. Give him some love. He deserves it. If this is your first time checking me out as a content creator and a reactor, so on and so forth, I make music as well as react to music, so you can check out some of my music right here at the ending of this video. You can also check out more of my reactions I've done here on the channel, some of them by Ren, some of them by other independent artists, and just, yeah, check out some of my reactions. I have a lot of them up there. I have a lot of videos in general. I have a lot of videos in general on the channel that I recommend you guys check out. Have fun. Look around. I have a lot on there. Feel free to like, share. In the meantime, feel free to like, share, subscribe, all the good happy stuff. Become a member if you want to. Becoming a member is only $3 a month, and you guys get 2 videos a week before everybody else. And you guys get custom emojis, custom badges, and when there's enough members, I'm going to start going live on Mondays, which is Member Mondays, to live stream, hang out with you guys, make music, whatever you guys want to do together on Mondays. Specifically, Mondays will be my time with you on Mondays if you become a member. And again, it's only $3 a month, and it helps me out so much. But hey, watching this video is support enough, so I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Without further ado, Antrod out.